So today we're working on Muladhara Chakra. A chakra is a wheel, means wheel literally, but it is like a compartment of energy along the subtle line of the body, along the spine of the body. And each energy is distinct in your chakras. So the energy of the Muladhara chakra is very different than the energy in the heart area. The energy of the earth is different than the energy of the air, which are the elements that are expressed in each chakra as well. These chakras are responsible for receiving energy, assimilating energy, storing energy, and then later expressing them. We might be acting in one chakra more than another, or identifying with one more than another, a different one, at any time during the day, but they are interdependent, so they do affect one another. So the work that we do on the Muladhara chakra is very important because it's at the base of the spine. It's the first one to open. And so as we open that chakra, we shine the light up to the other chakras that, hey, it's okay to open, to be balanced. So we work on the Muladhara chakra, and it is a physical chakra. So we work on it with physical postures and breath that affect the lower areas of the body. Ready to start? We're going to start in with the Muladhara bija mantra, and the bija means a seed. So this is a mantra that will help to awaken the Muladhara chakra, the earth chakra, the root. Mula means root chakra. We'll bring our hands to our heart center. Lift through your spine. Feet are on the floor. Toes are on the floor. Arches are lifted. Balls are active. Balls of the feet. Heels. Feel all those pieces of the foot on the floor. Really press down, lift through your arches. Feel like you have a suction cup of energy, bringing energy into the body. And we'll begin with the bija mantra. It sounds like this. Lam, 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 lam. L-A-M. Ready to try it with me? Lam, 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 lam. Two more. Lam, 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 lam. One more. Lam, 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 lam. Next, bend the knees, bring your feet parallel, and lift your hands up, bending the knees. Spread the toes again. Again, the backs of the toes, the balls of the feet, and the heels are really pressing into the earth. Bending the knees, hands are up. As you exhale, you're going to press your hands down and straighten your legs. And really push into the earth. Ready to try? We'll have this 6 rounds. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hands. Exhale, press your roots down into the earth. 1. Inhale, bend knees, lift hands. Press your feet into the earth. 2. Inhale, bend knees, lift hands. 3. Inhale. 4. Rooting into the earth. Inhale. This is 5. The last one, we have an affirmation. I am in here. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hands. Say to yourself or aloud, I am in here. The right of the Muladhara chakra is the right to be here and now. That is the right of the Muladhara chakra. The physical identity is personal balance. The demon is fear. So let's bring our arms up. And we're going to practice a little bit of Kapalabhati. So remember that Kapalabhati is pulling the belly button back to the spine, and you can do it with force or without force. We'll try 10 times. So this is a good long time. You might feel a little tired, and it'll also engage your core. Kapalabhati helps to reduce the area around the waist as well, which is nice. And we're going to bring energy from the lower realms to the upper realms, right? So it looks like this. Okay, and each one will be 1, then 2, then 3. So it's a good long practice. If you get tired, stop and take a break and then start again. We really want to bring our knees up to our arms instead of lowering the arms down to the knees. And the force is on when we lift our knee to our arms. So that's the exhale. Here we go. Don't forget to press firmly in the earth with your foot when you come down. This is 4. 6. Inhale, bend knees, lift hands. Exhale, push down. I am in here. Stop and breathe, claim your space. Muladhara is all about personal security, the way we take care of ourselves, and that which we have and those around us. Are we centered? Are we committed? Do we feel strong? Let's try that practice again. Reach the arms out. If you get dizzy, slow it down or take less force or go to Ujjayi breath. Here we go. And then knees, lift the hands. And push down. Feel what it feels like to have the right to be here right now, to claim your space, to be in your space on your mat. If you're depleted in this chakra, you might feel tired, have back pain, have low immunity levels, be overweight, have a low self-esteem, lack of confidence, even be possessive, feeling like you're not getting enough or someone's taking something of yours. Extend the arms out one last time, one more round of this beautiful Kapalabhati breath, bringing the energy up, not letting it just hang out down here in the lower levels. And begin. Inhale, bend knees, spread your toes. And exhale, push down. Feel your rootedness. And then opening the eyes, just take the feet nice and wide into Malasana, preparing for our actions of the spine, getting our spine nice and warmed up. Bend your knees out. They're going in the same direction as your toes. We're going to take the hands on the insides of the thighs. Lift your heart very, very high. Roll your shoulders back. Pull the shoulder blades together. And then as you exhale, fold forward, gazing into the navel. As you come up, bring the chin up less. So it's like a cobra roll. That's 1. We'll have 5. Exhale, fold forward. This is 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Keep spreading your toes. Use them on the earth. Inhale. Take some of the stress out of the thighs right now. Take a big stretch of the legs. And we'll bend them one more time. Bend them deeply. Make sure they're angling in the same direction as your toes. Hands on the inside. Exhale, come halfway forward. We're going to twist to the right. And then exhale, center. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale here. Come to the center. Now we're just going to stay on each side. Inhale and exhale. To the right, 2. Left arm is trying to be straight, 3. 4. Last one, 5th breath. And come to the center. And let's try going left. Straighten the right arm, twist left, breathe in and out. 5 slow breaths. Pressing against the thigh, not the knee. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And inhale, come back to the center, straighten the legs. Wow. Press down through the hands, lift your heart. Feel your personal balance right now. You made time for yourself. That's a beautiful example of having personal balance, to be on the mat today, to make time for yourself. All right, slight bend in the knees, step towards your blocks. So if you have 2 blocks today, that will be useful. If it's tricky, folding forward. Today, our Surya Namaskara is a Sukha Namaskara, so it's pretty straightforward. We're going to take our feet facing our blocks. If you're using them, you can also just use the floor. And step the left foot back, toes turn out about 15 degrees, not very much, squaring the hips. So you can go ahead and follow along even on the first one. Inhale, reach the arms up, arms are straight, arms are beside the ears. Now exhale, come down as one straight line. So the arms stay beside the ears, spine is straight, hands can go to blocks. Now pull the chin towards the throat. Inhale, come up halfway through the torso. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your right leg straight in this one. Extend the arms, inhale, rise. Arms stay beside the ears. And exhale, arms come down. We have 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the throat. Inhale up halfway, chin to throat. Exhale. Inhale, reach arms out, chin comes to the throat, and you can lift it a little bit as you rise to the top. And exhale, arms come down. Okay, 1 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next, we're going to come into Warrior 1. So at the end, we'll be bending the knees and bringing the arms up. Feel free to follow along. Inhale, reach the right arm high. We're still on the right leg. Exhale, chin to throat. Inhale up halfway, chin to throat, Jalandhara Bandha engaged, Mula Bandha engaged, pelvic floor lifted. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend the front knee. When you come up, you can lift your chin. It's Warrior 1, so it's technically a back bend. Lift your heart. And exhale, straighten the leg, bring the arms down. Inhale. Exhale. We're practicing that same one again. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the front knee. Inhale, rise. And exhale, straighten the leg. Next, after our warrior one, we're going to move into a high lunge, really extending the arms, yet staying anchored through the back foot. Let's give it a try. Inhale, reach the arms up. Still on right foot. Exhale, forward fold. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Parsvottanasana. Exhale, Parsvottanasana, forward fold. Bend the front knee. Inhale, reach up like warrior one. Then exhale, extend your torso forward. Take the back heel up off the floor. I want you to press through the ball of the foot and all the toes on the left leg. Now spread the toes on your right foot and push through the heel. Really stay grounded as you lift and extend your upper torso forward. You have 4 more breaths. Really reach out of both ends, your fingers through the ball of the left foot. 2 more breaths. Roll your right hip back. 1 more breath. Keep reaching, gazing towards the floor, long neck. Now, see if you can put all of your weight into your right foot and stand up, lifting the left leg, Virabhadrasana 3. Just 5 breaths. Keep reaching out at both ends, through the heel, through the ball of the foot that's lifted, and reach through your hands. Press down through the right foot, bend the knee, inhale, rise back to warrior one. So we come back the same way. And exhale, straighten the leg. Oh, let's try that on the left side now. Step the right foot back, squaring the hips. When you lift your arms, see if you can lift them from the side body and not the tops of the shoulders. When you lift them from the shoulders, it looks like this. See if you can engage the muscles on the side of the body and use those instead to lift your arms. Your shoulders will feel much better after this. All right, here we are. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, chin to throat, forward fold. So we have 3 with straight leg. Inhale up halfway. Welcome to bend left knee if hamstrings are screaming. Exhale, forward fold. Stay grounded as you come up. Inhale, spread your toes, push them into the earth, lift through the arches, and then exhale. That coming up can be tricky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to throat. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Arms reach forward. Use your feet, use your base, use your roots. Lift yourself and exhale here. Next, we have 2 times returning in warrior one. Inhale, straight front leg. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, surrender. Bend the front knee, keep the arms by the ears. Inhale, rise, using your core, use your legs, use your feet. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee. Inhale, rise. And exhale, release. Now let's try adding in that Virabhadrasana 3, that balance pose. First, it's a high lunge, really energetic. That gives us the energy to move into Virabhadrasana 3. So express the energy through the roots. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the front knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, extend forward with your torso about 45 degrees. You can step the right foot back a little bit, not too far because we'll have to lift that leg soon. Press the ball of the right foot in to the floor. Every toe that you have on the right foot is pressing down. Arch is active of right foot. Press through the heel, extend through the hands, and then think about your left foot. Spread the toes, claim your space. Sink your roots in so you can lift, you can rise. Now let's see if we can stand up. Put all of your weight into the left leg and stand up. Arms alongside the ears, gaze toward the floor. Press through your right heel energetically and your hands. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Be a conduit of energy from the earth up through the heavens. 1 more. Bend the left knee. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, straighten the legs. Nicely done. Step forward. Hands to the heart. 5 Ujjayi breaths. Lift the spine. Roll the shoulders back. And we'll open the eyes and release the hands. Next is Virabhadrasana 2. So facing the short end of the mat, we're going to be opening to the long side. Step your left foot back in a giant step back. Look to find alignment between the heel of your right foot and the arch of the back foot. So if you could draw a straight line. Right knee is over the ankle. That really helps you to find your personal balance here. Right? Externally rotate through the thighs, lift through the torso. Nice and tall. As you press down, you root down and you rise up. Extend the arms out, palms facing up to start. Turn your gaze over the right hand. Now, activate your bicep muscles. Squeeze your biceps and turn the hands down. That'll keep your shoulders nice and open. Feet can be as wide as possible. Just 5 breaths. We have 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Chin tries to come into alignment with the right arm. 1 more big breath here. Keep the pelvic floor lifted and active, belly in and up towards the heart. Good, and straighten the right leg. Hands to the waist. Turn the right foot forward so that now it's parallel to the end of the mat. Left toes open. Check to make sure you've got a nice alignment, that your hips feel open. So if your hips can't find alignment in the heel to arch of the foot, you can walk your right foot a little bit forward and align your heels instead. That'll give you more space in your hips. Bend the left knee, get as wide as you can, sustain for 5 breaths. Open both thighs, all right? Hips are facing the side. Inhale, turn your gaze over the left hand. Keep opening the left knee, don't let it come in. Shoulders over hips. Lift through the torso. One more breath. Nicely done. Hands to the waist. Inhale, coming up. Turn your toes in, heels out. This time, bring your hands behind you. Parsvottanasana with hands down. If your hands don't reach, you can bring your hands to your elbows or just place them on your back. Fingers facing down. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, slow forward fold. This time we're going to stay for 8 slow breaths. Nice and slow. Reach your arms all the way over the head and gaze into the navel. Now, how do we root to rise here? We press down through the toes, through both sides of the heel, not just the inside of the heel. Really try to open your thighs and lift the tailbone, rise through the tailbone. We're at breath 4. 5th breath. Active legs. Two more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift the torso. And exhale, release the hands. I'm going to turn the right toes to the right and bend your right knee. Option to stay here, bringing your right arm down, or go a little more and turn the left heel high, bringing your bottom down. This is called Skandasana. You could sit down or you could stay up. Skandasana. It's quite scandalous on the inner legs. I can see the name. Turn your gaze left. Really root, if you're all the way down, really root through all of the toes on the right side. My pinky toe always wants to come up in this posture. Trying to really root it down. Take 2 more breaths. We're just staying for 5. One more breath. And inhale, try to stand up on your own. Exhale, left arm to thigh. Right hand can be down, or hand can even be over like Parsvakonasana. Or you can go further, taking the right toes up here, 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 or here. Gaze to your right toes, 5 breaths. Try to lift your heart. Press through the heel of the right foot if the toes are up. One more breath. This is a tricky one. Nice. Now see if you can bring yourself up ninja style. Ooh, heel, toe, the feet together. For a wonderful grounding posture next, which is tree pose, Vrikshasana. So to come into tree, there's lots of ways you can bring your right leg as we ground through the left leg. We're going to bend the right knee, placing the weight in the left leg. Be careful not to swing your hip out to the side. Open the right thigh, open the hip. So your hips are facing forward, right? But the right knee is opening. This is asymmetrical, it's a little tricky. Heel of your right foot can come to the inner leg on the left, or you can lift it. You can take it anywhere but not on the knee. Option today to take it into Ardha Padmasana, half lotus. Bring our arms out. And all the way up, reach up as tall as you can. So this is really going to, you're going to embody that feeling of rooting to rise. Press through the toes of the left foot. Five breaths, 3 more. Gaze, you can challenge your gaze. You can look up to the point between the ceiling and the wall. If you want to stay grounded, you can gaze down. It's the easier drishti. 1 more breath. And release. Release the arms, release the leg, and come back to neutral. Bend the left knee and open the hip. Spread your toes of your right foot and lift the arch. Like, again, bringing up that energy. Take the left leg where you'd like it. Try to take it in the same place that you did on the right side. Maybe you can bring it into a half lotus position if your knees are in agreement with that. Bring your hands towards your heart. And inhale, lift. So spread your right toes, push down. Imagine a beautiful ball of red light coming up through the arch of the right foot, through the torso, into the hands. And just keeps coming up and up and up. Keep visualizing red light rising up the back of the right leg. Opening the gateway to prana in the rest of the body today. Receiving the energy that we're giving it, assimilating it beautifully, storing it beautifully for later expression, positive, healthy expression. That's what the Muladhara chakra is up to right now. 1 more breath. And release. Very nice. Release the leg. Shake it out a little bit. And I'll help you to stretch out your hips next. So we're going to come down to the floor. I like to just bring one knee down and then the other. And then take the feet to the side and then sit down. All right, we're going to come into Sukhasana. Comfortable pose. Maybe, not for everybody. Remember, you have blocks as well. If you need to use them under your knees, you're welcome to do that. We're going to try to bring right foot into the place between the left calf muscle and the back of the left thigh. Sukhasana. Or actually, this is Siddhasana. Sorry, my mistake. Siddhasana. Siddha means achievements. The achieved pose. Close your eyes for a moment. What are your personal achievements? What has grounded you along the way? What has created a foundation for you? Are you on firm ground or shaky ground? One more breath. Now opening the eyes, now we'll come to our Sukhasana. Sukhasana means bringing the feet under the knees. See if you can get that. Right foot would be forward to start. We're going to try a forward fold here. And if that doesn't work, if it feels uncomfortable on your ankles or with your feet under your knees, you can separate and take your right heel in front of your left heel aligned with the groin. That's okay too. So we're going to move the muscles from the sits bones. You can also use your blanket to sit on to lift you a little bit here today. Inhale, lift the arms high. And exhale, extend forward. Chin comes toward the throat. Maybe you stopped a little higher up, that's fine too. We have one more breath. Inhale, lift the head and come up with a nice straight back. Let's try to change the legs. So now, bring your left leg in front and your right leg behind. See how that feels. So if you had your feet like this, just change them here. This time we'll stop halfway. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend forward. Halfway. Chin to the throat. Stop when you're halfway. Really reach a little bit further. Breathe in deeply. And then exhale, take the hands down. If you can, reaching the hands forward, walking your hands forward. Otherwise, stay at the halfway point with your hands on the floor. Take one more breath. Inhale, lift the head. And walk the hands back with a nice straight spine. Taking the feet into a Muladhara style position. You're welcome to be sitting on your blanket still. I'm going to take the right hand to the right, underneath the right leg. So anchoring the arm under the leg. Roll your shoulder back and down on the right side. So the shoulder blade starts to pull in towards the spinal column. On your next inhale, open through the left for 5 breaths. Big opening here. Lift your heart, one more breath. And come back to the center. Stop and breathe. Next, we're going to open our heart to the right. Staying grounded through the sits bones. Active glutes will keep you grounded. Left arm anchors under left leg. We're going to open the heart to the right now. Ready? Inhale and open for expansion. Stay grounded. Glutes active. One more breath. And inhale, come back to the center. And release the hands. And release the legs carefully. All right, so we're going to come into next our bridge pose. And we'll use a block today. So your block can be on low. It can be on medium if you'd like. If you're feeling very energetic, you can even put it on what I call high octane. All right, so let's come down and I'll show you where that goes. It goes right on the sacrum. So not on the lumbar spine. That's lumbar spine, that's sacrum. So it should go down right at the top of the bottom. The bony part, triangle shaped, near to the tailbone. Find that spot first where you feel very, very comfortable. And decide, do I want it on low? I need to be here for 8 breaths. Do I want it on medium? or do I want it on high? When you decided, fix your block and then take the second block between the thighs on medium if you can. Squeeze the block before you ever do anything else. Really squeeze the block and feel that. Really activates your inner legs, right? Turn the palms up, bringing the shoulder blades together. Now we'll get into the feet. Squeezing the block first, get into your feet. Press through the big toe, press through the little toe. Press through the ball of the foot, lift the arch, and press through both sides of the heel, inner and outer heel. Really activate the feet. Now go back to squeezing the legs towards one another. Engage the pelvic floor. So you almost don't have to do anything, and your bottom lifts off of your block almost on its own. You're not trying to lift it, but there's so much energy in your lower body. Your pelvis feels very stable and light. Four more breaths. Keep the energy in the lower body. Keep the squeeze going. Keep the feet pressing down. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Now place your bottom down, rest it gently, so release the inner legs a little bit, and place your block skinny on the skinny side. So your thighs closer to the groin, your thighs are holding the block on the skinny side. Stretch the legs to the sky and squeeze again and push the heels up, palms facing up, chin is towards the throat. Pull the belly button down and get a lovely stretch through the low back. But keep the energy pushing up through the feet. Flat feet, push up. Squeeze the block. Mula bandhas engaged. Excellent for our posture, excellent for holding our ground today. Keep the reach up. Same as before, 8 breaths. Same as our bridge. 3 more slow breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath. Good. Relax the legs. Wow. What energy in your legs. Lift your bottom. Remove the block from underneath the bottom. We're going to come into our counter. So pull the knees in towards the chest. Rock a little side to side. Head comes toward the knees now. Try to lower the shoulders down to the floor. Inhale, hold your breath. Squeeze your fingers, toes, belly, face, everything you've got. And exhale, let everything go to the floor. If you want to use a prop, your blocks under your knees, that's very comfortable. For your low back area, you can put your blocks under your knees or your blanket under your head. Sometimes I like to put my blanket under the sacrum. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift your bottom a little, stretch your tailbone towards your heels, and then lower your chin to your throat. Visualize again that lovely red light that we use on the second side of our tree pose. Have a red light of energy coming up through the arches of your feet on your inhale. Bring it all the way up to the base of the spine. And then exhale it back down to the earth. Inhale. Hold it there at the base of the spine. Just a moment, and then exhale it back down. One more time. Inhale. Hold it at the base of the spine. And exhale. Very nicely done. Now, in your visualization today, at the center of the eyebrows, visualize a beautiful riverbank in front of you with really cushy grass. You have no shoes on. It's spring. You have no socks on. The weather is perfect. There's a light breeze. The sun is shining. And you walk across a cushy, spongy bit of grass on the riverbank. Feel the grass beneath your toes, between your toes, beneath the feet, on the heel. Your foot sinks into the cushy grass, and you feel the breeze from the river. You can hear the river. Feel the legs energized from the coolness of the feet. Feel the sun on your body. Smell the grass. Smell the river. Smell the springtime air with essence of flowers, trees blossoming. Take in the smell of the warm sunshine. Feel the nature all around you. Feel at one with nature, at one with the earth. Nature is your foundation. Feel your foundation. What aspect of nature makes you feel most grounded? Is it the smell of the earth, your hands in the earth, the sun, the feeling of rain? What is it for you? Really bring it into light for you. Notice every detail of that element of the earth. or element of nature that makes you feel grounded. The smells, the sights, the touch. Feel fully connected to the earth. Coming back into our sense awareness, full sense awareness of our surroundings in the now. Feel all of the places that your body is touching the floor right now. Hands, heels, back, and bottom. Listen to the sounds around you. Start to stretch your toes and your fingers. Move the wrists and ankles. Take some time enjoying that. Just feeling. Enjoying the movement of the ankles and the wrists. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. And take a short twist over to your left. If you had something under your knees, you can move it now. So bring your right leg over to the left. Turn your head right. Left leg stays long. Then bring the right leg back and release the right leg. Take the left leg in. Stretch your tailbone nice and long. And then cross your left leg over to the right. Extend the left arm long, gazing left. Right hand can be on the outer left thigh. And then the head comes back to the center and the leg comes back to the center. Pull both knees in and roll to your right and gently bring yourself up to a seat. Sitting back on your blanket, let's bring our feet into a comfortable position. If you would like Sukhasana or Siddhasana better, try those. Or the heels aligned in front of the groin, that's nice too. Palms together, but this time the fingers are facing down towards the base of the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down, chin in towards the throat. Bija mantra for Muladhara chakra is Lam. Visualize red at the base of the spine, earthy red. Remembering the tune from the beginning, one time. Lam, 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 lam. It's been an honor to lead your Muladhara chakra practice today. Thank you. Om Shanti.